Hello and welcome back to the bearded Little Things Junkie this time. This video is just going to be a wrap up of the T-64 I've been building, the Trumpeter 1981 T-64. I'm calling it finished. I don't think I'm going to be putting it on a base. Maybe one day I will. Most of my models are not based. Too lazy to do it, quite frankly, but I'm going to call it a day as it is here. So what I intend to do is just film some close-ups of it and tell you what I've done, how I finished it off, what I don't like about what I've done and what I do like about what I've done. So it's just going to be a quick video this time. The build was entirely enjoyable. I had a great time building these. Trumpeter have made a great product as far as I'm concerned. There was only one area that I couldn't get right, get to that in a minute, but I was really impressed with this kit. There's lots of detail everywhere. The fit is excellent everywhere apart from one place. There's a fair amount of photo etch, but it's not superfluous photo etch. I think it all contributes to the look of the vehicle. You can see I've repainted the unditching log. I really wasn't happy with what I did before. I think it's a lot more convincing now. You'll also see that I have glued back on the portion of the commander's machine gun barrel that I broke off very early on in the project. It has a bit of a banana bend to it now, but it's only a model. It doesn't matter, does it? I'm glad I put a crew in this vehicle. Human figures always give context to a subject. And what it does highlight is that this little fellow here on the real thing will get his head clunked with the mantlet cover every time the turret traversed. Maybe it's best for Soviet drivers to be closed down all the time. This is an area that I was not satisfied with. You can see my paintwork is extremely sloppy here. It looks like I literally just thrown paint at it, splash paint at it, which is kind of what I did. Here's the area of the tracks that don't fit very well. I just couldn't get that Lincoln length track to go around that front road wheel convincingly. What I am happy with though is the subtle difference I've made between the thermal sleeve and the fume extractor there. Very subtle green colours, but enough to show up. Pleased with the light weathering, the dusting and the sort of colour tones I've got over the vehicle, and even in some places the rust there. There's another view of the unditching log that I repainted. It's funny to have this as a favourite part of a model, but I'm really pleased with the canvas mantlet cover. I'm really happy with the way that came out. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching that as much as I enjoyed making and painting it. That was a thoroughly enjoyable build from start to finish. Maybe the most enjoyable I've done for a couple of years or more, I'm guessing. Really good build. Thanks for letting me share it with you. Next video will be a short 5-minute video appraising a line of plastic figures. This is prompted by a little while ago I was cleaning up my bench and I found a figure languishing in an open box covered in dust. And this figure, I started painting it, or I completed painting it a couple of years ago, and maybe I wasn't entirely satisfied with it because I just left it languishing in an open box. But I brushed the dust off it, and I realised that actually I could do a better job of painting it. I hadn't done a great job. So what I did was just brush the dust off and just sort of touched up and over painted some of the areas and tidied it up and just improved it slightly here and there. And while I was doing that, I realised that this is this really is a very good line of figures, and this is the one here. If the camera can find it. So I've just got a little bit more to do to that. I've got a couple more bits to do on the figure, and then I'm going to base it. It's nothing special, nothing fancy, just a straightforward build of a plastic figure. But I want to give a little talk about what I like about that figure and how it maybe compares to other figures that can be bought. So that will be coming up soon. So look out for that if you're at all interested. Thanks again for watching this video, and I'll hope to see you next time.